Hey, my little minnows, this is Jamie with Basco Crafts. We had a few things to do today to get done today before Mom leaves for her trip to her sister's. So we're just going to do a real quick walkthrough. It is chilly here. I don't even know the temperature. Oh, she has another egg sack right there. Nice. I just don't know where she went. The rider spider. Garden spider. Coleuses. Cactus. Got some tomatoes that need to be picked. Later this week, it's going to hit. Our lows are going to be in the 30s. So, all this has got to go. My aunt has chickens. So, that's why we were waiting to harvest these, which you can see they're dead. Oops. So just got to clean this all up. Well, I had to potty, of course. And that big SOB right there, let me tell you what. He is taken to not wanting to go out at night. And number 2ing in the house. So your girl ain't real fucking happy. Anyway, happy Monday. We've had a couple inches of rain-ish. Probably less than a couple, but not an inch and a half. A little over, maybe. Sorry, just checking the field because I always do. Make sure there's no movement. Barrett's been out for a while though, so it wouldn't have mattered. He's been out for about it's about 9 o'clock right now. He's been out for an hour and a half ish. I got the ish going on today. Let's see, is there any water? No, there is not. Damn. Not a drop. I know. You guys are wobbling. If you get vertigo. Toby! You best not be rolling in poop. Tobias! Hang on, y'all. Toby! Thank you, Willa. That ground is so soft. Hello, Ruger. I heard you bitching at me. Come on, Oogie. Now you see why we nicknamed him Flagpole? Mr. Flagpole. You gonna poofy? Are you gonna poofy? You getting poofy? Look at that poofies. You poofing? Hi, Ruger. I missed Oogie Dogie. Hi, Rebel. Yeah, so today we have to pick the rent car up. We have to get the rent car loaded. We have to get the garden harvested. We got to get all this stuff done before dark tonight. Pops, Toby and Willa. Tobias and Wilhelmina, come here. Barrett. Y'all. Toby. What are you doing, Rogie? Toby. Willa and Bear. Come on. Good girl, Willa. Good girl, Will. Come on, Toby Tube. Come on, Barrett. Good boy, Bear. Waddle, 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 waddle. Just runs to the side. Blue, 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 blue. Jesus. I was like, all I want to do is go pee. Come on, Roogie. Come on, Fuzzy Cat. No, don't climb the maple tree. Come on. Come on, Roogie. You better run, Flagpole. Come on, dogs. Yay. Another ant nest. Awesome. Woohoo. But, You can see all the leaves. Those are shoemates, nice and red. And then we got some gold or yellow over there on the maple tree. Boy, my knee hurts. Why did I just sound like in the Navy? Oh, my knee hurts. Ooh. I understand your pain, Miss Rub Rub. I understand it. Hi, Rogie. Smudges up the tree. We got a tree cat. Anyway. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a... Yeah, because I got to get her out of here early in the morning. So... where she can get there before, midnight. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put you up in my stand. And then, that's my stand, y'all. And then we're going to work our way around, hopefully. So. Oh. This is armadillo holes. Or skunk holes. Because they dig up the grubs and stuff. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. Let's see here. I'm going to widen the angle out a little bit. You know what? We're going to do this end first. Oh, got a spider on me now. Okay. Now, let me find a proper bouquet. I need a bouquet. A bouquet. Dump water out of that. Let me go find a container and I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and got the little garden cart thingy. I've already picked the cucumbers on the south side, those great big ones. But, yeah, you'll see me. I'm wearing a white shirt, everyone. Anyway, I'm going to pick tomatoes as I go. So, I had to get the loppers, or the cutters too, because those cucumber vines are some stout vines, y'all. Once again, they are Armenian cucumbers. Brutus? Yeah. Hush. These are what we made pickles with this year. Brutus, Willa, and Toby. Y'all, these animals have lost their ever-loving minds. They didn't have a whole lot to begin with, but let me tell you, they've done lost it this morning. Okay. You better not chase Ruger. That's all I'm saying. Leave Oogie alone, because he'll turn around and box you. He's too old to be chased. I'm over here, y'all. Move, Brutus. Move. Brute. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Now, my aunt has chickens. I've said that in previous videos. There, back up. So, that's why we waited to harvest these to where Mom could take them for my aunt's chickens. Alright. I think that's all the cucumbers that need to go. I don't have things to put tomatoes in. Barrett, get out! He's tangled up in the tomato plant, y'all. Face of a fan. So we're gonna put tomatoes in. Oh. So they don't get squished. Alright. I'm gonna come in there and then I'll work my way out. starting off. Beauty purpose stuff. Okay, beauty purpose stuff. Alright, let's go bog off in here. Actually, you can't. Woohoo! I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Look at that. Some of these green ones too, some of these bigger green ones. So my aunt can have for some fried green tomatoes if she wants them. This video should be out when Mom gets back. That way nobody knows that she's gone except for me and family. You better not be eating that tomato. Get off there. I think these are Cherokee purples. I do not like the flavor of a Cherokee purple. But our temperature's changing. Bruce, go on. Go back is absolutely cooked already and I ain't done shit yet. Watch out, Brute. Get out of the garden, Bubba. Alright, where's our spider at? I'm sure that baby spiders are not aphids. Probably aphids. Now you can make like tomatillo salsa and stuff out of your green tomatoes. You don't have to technically use tomatillos. Your green tomatoes still have that tartness in them, depending on the variety. Good baby. I know it's a lot of garden today. A lot of garden. Break this fan front if I'm not careful. Alright. These are the ones that we planted. I don't remember what they were, but you can't even see me over here. Let's go ahead and pick some of these chilies. These are a little spicy. Spicy! So what I'm going to do is when I can my tomato sauce up, you know what? I'll move you guys again. When I can my tomato sauce up, I am going to add, I think that'll grab everything. I'm going to just add chilies to it. Hot peppers to it. Because these peppers will not survive this cold coming. Chilies do not like cold. And these are either Tabasco or Cayennes. I forget which. They got in the ground late and I forgot which variety I planted. Which I hope to do better next year of keeping track of what we planted and what produced and what didn't. This year did not go according to plan. Do my years ever go according to plan? But no. And my aunt can have green chilies, but red chilies, yeah, they don't agree with her. So, if Mom wants to take some of these little guys, she's more than welcome to do it. More than welcome. Oops. Alright. Get these tomatoes off of here. the dirt. Wiggle up my britches. I am hoping, since we don't have any doctor's appointments this week, to be able to, this should look different by the time Mom gets back. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. The weather holds out. Can you see any more tomatoes on these? Oh, there's no pepper. And I'm going to put, you can overwinter peppers, because our winters don't normally get real cold. So what I'm going to do, yes, my shirt is filthy, it's okay. There's the peppers that I have out here, my cowtail and the other one. I'm going to clean them all up, cut them back, and put them in Bertha, which is our storm shelter. So, excuse me. That way we can overwinter them and all, because we have them in pots anyway. These I put in the ground, which, you know. But sweet potatoes are still in the ground. They haven't bloomed. I don't know if they're going to produce. You know, it is what it is. All right. Ah, easy. Good boy. All right. Here's the inside tomatoes and peppers. I'll walk around in front of y'all. Imagine that. Ow. That's concrete to my thigh. Awesome. Alright. Now that part, the inside part is basically done with the tomatoes. And what you can do to make sure that your tomatoes ripen, yeah, I think that's an armadillo hole, is take and put them in like a brown paper bag, and you can, sorry, I'm moving you, they will ripen, or you can leave them on your counter, and they'll ripen that way too. So, if you get cream tomatoes like what we're having to do, is you can let them start to ripen in your house. Is that wire? And then what I've been doing is I've been putting mine in the freezer, because I don't have time right now to do tomato sauce. So it is what it is. And bag them up in the freezer. I'll can on this winter. So it's not going to make a difference. Hi, Rebel. It is not going to make a difference. But it is nice to have a few fresh picked tomatoes in the house. You go to make a sandwich or a burger or whatever, you can have, if you're not allergic to them anyway. Another armful. Let's see. Bosses are recovering nicely. So, still got a lot of bruising, but all in all, it's looking good. Alright, let's see. Oh, I got tomatoes over there I need to pick. Let's see if I can drag a cart. Brutus, sorry y'all. He scares the bejesus out of it. He'll just sit there and then all of a sudden he'll bark. Like out of nowhere. Oh, I got a cat head in my mouth. Dirt anyway, or on the grass. Who else is taking care of babies for me? They're getting so big, y'all. They're getting so big. They're coming into their own personalities. Lord. So rotten. So rotten. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, my aunt doesn't know she's coming. I mean, she knows she's coming, but she doesn't know when. And we're going to keep it that way until basically Mom pulls in her driveway. So, that way my aunt doesn't stress. None of the other family's going to know. So, because, yeah. There's no reason in stressing everybody out. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get these. Alright. I'll come around and get these cow tails picked. I'm sure there's no more tomatoes blushing over here. And if I'm huffing and puffing, y'all, I'm fat. If you haven't noticed that, you know. Hi, Brutus. Move, buddy. Move, buddy. Move. Okay. See, we got more tomatoes on the vine. It's just... Look at all that. Okay. Get these picked. Yeah, see, I'll cut all this back. Jesus. Broke that off too. We don't know what that plant is. This is what these are. Oh, cow horn, not cowtail. Cow horn. Toby, back up, son. I got a whole bunch on this little plant. Now, if you have sweet peppers, here's a little heads up for you. If your neighbor half mile away is growing hot peppers, your sweets may be hot if they get cross-pollinated. Peace. So, just be mindful. Yeah, I've got some stories about some hot peppers getting in my eyes as a kid, because I just go out in the garden and eat peppers. The sweet peppers, yeah. I had it in my eyes, in my nether regions. You know, it was ice pack and popcorn laying on Mama's lap to try to recover. Yeah. It was bad. Anyway, I'll save these unless Mom wants to take them. So, but I don't think that's a bad harvest. I don't think that is a bad harvest. And you can also bread and freeze your green tomatoes to fry them. Just saying. Just saying. Let's take this around front here. Mullen's doing good. She's got another batch of that going. Awesome. Gotta be careful. Got some catnip going. That's lemon balm. That's catnip. She picked another 2 gallons of, or picked up another 2 gallons of, trying to be careful here, y'all. Black walnuts last night. Because my aunt lives on the side of a cliff. I've said this before. So nothing really grows. Because, you know, the temperatures and the rain or the lack thereof. But, yeah, that's Mama's birthday present sitting right there. But no, she got, ouch. Ooh. Acorn top to the center of the foot. 15 gallons of black walnuts that need to be hauled. And hi, Ruger. You're not, no, not right now. So. You're fine, Ma. I'm just taking videos. Everything's starting to die. We still have a few butterflies and bees, and that's why we're leaving. We're leaving everything that's blooming. We're leaving it. Fly on me. Yeah, that's today's harvest. Not bad, I don't think. Oh, Tobe. Tobers. Sit. Toby, sit. Toby. Hey, sit. I didn't say speak. Sit. 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 Hey. Sit. Boy. Sit. That's your tail tickling your back, silly Willie. He don't listen. He don't listen. Wilhelmina. There's too much action going on. Here. That's just the size difference between Barrett and Rebel. And here they go again. For my peeps that love the Barrett's like, hey, come play with me. Barrett. No, she can't have your puppies. Yeah. You're too big and she's too fixed. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this part of the video. There will be more to come, but you all know what to do. So, I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye, y'all.
This is the road I drove in pure snow. Could not see anything where I was going, but I made it. But this is a road up towards the Continental Divide. Do not ask me how I ever made it, other than God had the wheel. So I don't know why it's blurry, unless it's the sun. Oh well, I'm trying. So sorry about it being blurry. This one up here, it says the Continental Divide. I don't know why it's blurry. Let's see if I, yeah, here we go. Continental Divide. Okay. Pipey, you want to smell the babies? You want to smell the babies?
We don't have them out here.
No, you gotta let them cure.
I know. Because they're
Okay,
going to
no,
taste like crap.
no. End to end, there you go.
Yeah.
Easy. There you go. That's all you do, peoples. End to end. Pull that up. Pull that over. Just crack them a little bit.
That one's got a knot in it.
It's the casing.
Yeah.
Walk it down a little bit. There you go. Then you get a bucket, and then you have to let these cure to where the meat pulls away a little bit. But okay.
A drying cookie sheet with holes in it works best.
Well, we don't have that.
Yeah,
we
like
have
what I use on the grill.
We have that.
No, like what I use on the grill.
Or the thing. Piper, get out the pool. Where's that little gallon bucket? Is it still up there?
Wherever you put it, I didn't.
Okay, okay. That's the ones. There's still more on the ground that we got to pick.
Did you leave it up there?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I'll get it. I thought
Yeah.
you brought it down.
No, because I had other stuff. I had the other stuff in my hand. But yeah, this is the yard with Mom gone. And there's a cat fight. Get him. Get him, Willa.
Get it.
Get him, Willa. Thank you, Willa. Barrett, don't you hit me with that. We're going to put him in this little 1 gallon bucket.
Let me go see who's fighting up here.
I think it's Beretta. Probably Beretta and Ruger.
No,
But
they never don't fight.
And you scrape, put them in there, and they break apart. That's your meat right there. That's your expensive black walnut meat. You take a paintbrush and it's bullet and smoke. Okay. But I've shown you this. These are chewed.
Help!
Go, Bear. Go. These are cured for about a week and a half. These have been rinsed, but I've been curing outside. Yeah, these are the ones we still have to dehull. That's a 5 gallon bucket, y'all. There's one 5 gallon bucket over there. That's probably about 15 gallons right there, if not more. This, and there's at least probably another 5, maybe 7 gallons on the ground, and there's still some in the tree. But we'll get there. We're gonna get there. Okay, I'm gonna start this, and yeah, we shall see how far I get. You know, cats are being cats. Oh, okay. We are at level. All right. See you home in a little bit. Bye, y'all. Okay, we got 1 gallon. This is a 1 gallon bucket. Boss used the mechanical leverage, you know, with his left hand, since his right arm don't work, to help get that done. I loaded the machine. Wilhelmina? Girlfriend, what are you doing? Why'd you slip out that door? You're not supposed to do that. So now, my 3 knuckleheads decided they don't want to be in grandma's without mama. Okay. So, once again, I've got to dump that pink bucket. Hi, Barrett. They're all out now except for Piper. I've got to find a place to dump those to let them cure a little bit, because first off, these are black walnuts. The green is the hull. The black is when they are ready to pick. These fell out of the tree in a windstorm. Like I said in the last video, there's probably another 5 to 7 gallons left on the ground up there under one tree. But the ones that are black, there are a type of maggot and underneath of there that helps take this green hull off. So the more black you have on there, the riper the hull is, and it makes it easier. You can just roll it around under your foot and get that off. The green, you have to let them cure. You have to let them turn, because it's a pain in the rear end. yeah. But the longer you let them cure, get them nice and ready and ripe. At least half to 3/4 of them of the nut be black like this. That's perfect, because that's just going to slip, the nut's going to slip right out of there. And then you come over here to the nuts that have already been hulled and washed. These have been rinsed. And then you let them dry like this. You rinse them and you let them dry. And then you let them dry for another week, because what happens is the meat will start pulling away from the shell, away from this black stuff. And this, I think, is one of the hardest nuts to crack, because you can't do this with just a regular old nutcracker, hand nutcracker. You can't do it. It'll tear your hands up. So this is what we use. Like I said earlier, this is what we use. This thing is 35 plus years old. I don't know. It's old. Tobias, he's still in the damn nutshell. That boy loves him some black walnut meat. These have cured for a couple of weeks now, and you can see the chaos that ensued. No, that's a shell. I don't have any more meat, baby. Here. Tub. Here. Want that? Okay, you take that. Do not recommend doing this inside unless it's like inside of a barn. Don't recommend doing it inside of a house, because shells go everywhere. Even with using the guard, they still go everywhere. So as you can see, Bruce's foot, or over here, there's some that popped out over there. So yeah, Piper, you better be leaving that food alone. But later, tomorrow, Mom's supposed to head back. So I don't know if this video should be on this Sunday's vlog. Trying, y'all. It's been, we've had red-tailed hawks around the property, so I haven't been able to bring George out. The wind, the cold, hell, it drizzled or sprinkled last night. We had a cold front move through. It's supposed to be dropping back down into the 30s tonight, I think. Boss and I got 2 bags of cans crushed on top of doing all those nuts. I've still got to get those other nuts picked up, of course. We went ahead and took this panel down because all these tomato plants were dead. These are still alive, so I'm leaving those up for now. So yeah, I got to get that dumped. We need to look and see if we have another old wheelchair to see about redoing the wheels on that. But we try to repurpose stuff, you know, like that's the storage unit for old refrigerators, you know. Just, you know. Yeah, we're trying. We try. Try not to put everything in the landfill. Trying to see where our big rider spider is. Where are you, Mama? Did that freeze get you? I hope not. Yeah, we picked all the tomatoes off here, but there's still some blooms on some of these. Look at how beautiful these zinnias are. Look at that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Haven't been down to the pond. I don't really want to leave George in the house that long because Mom's cats like to harass George a lot. One of the critters knocked over the coleus. This one uprooted it, so it's all broke to hell. You can see down in there where it's been uprooted. Don't know why they did that. So come on, Bubba. Come on, Willow. Come on, Tobe. Come on, Bear. Come on, Reb. Come on. So the yard is it's an absolute mess right now. Oh, that's lemon balm. The catnip. Some more catnip. Come on. So I'm waiting on 2 packages in the mail. Got my Rocari diamond painting and Something else. I don't remember. Come on. The Rocari took a trip to Puerto Rico. Rebel, come on. Oh, and there's, I don't know if you can see it. I got it stretching. Yeah, that one's getting ready to fall. And then there's this one up here. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's right there. And then there's there's 2 or 3 more up there. I don't remember where they're exactly at. I think they're in this area though. Because I'll show you the one that hit Boss. Come on. We had like 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Get in there. Go. Get in there. And then this one fell. These are called caveman gourds. Don't mind this. That's kitty litter. This is what hit Boss. That end hit Boss in the shoulder. And you can see how thick I mean, it's hard. Ow, that hurts. It's like stupid. But yeah. I haven't done my cap. Wilhelmina, get your ass. She loves her mama. So does Tub Tub. But yeah, he was walking up this little area right here and I heard a thump, but I just thought, Wilhelmina, let me go in the house then. Come on, Willa, come. Wilhelmina, come. Willer, come on. Willa, come. Wilhelmina, hang on, y'all. There we go. Got her in. Okay. I'll take you around Mom's place real quick. This door latched. The struggles, y'all. This is... Who are you? This is Rudy. This is Kimber. This is Grimbo. These 2 are brother and sister. These ones were found in the field down there in Kitten Grove. These are those 2. This is... Let me get this straight. Barrett, quit grumbling. Phantom's baby's baby. Okay. That's Zeus Magoose. Magander. Hi, Mr. Zeus. That's Marty Party. That is Bolo. That is one of Kimber's sons. Then we have... That's Mary. Mrs. Quite Contrary. That's a boy. Huh. See, I have an identity crisis. Because my owners didn't know how to sex me. This is Phantom. She's my loaf of bread. My over-approved loaf of bread. She's the one that attacked me, y'all. Whenever I nabbed her babies. Whenever I nabbed the ones I can't touch. Yeah. Let's see here. Then we have... This is Ruby. No. This is Rudy. That's Ruby. Okay, because they're basically twins. So Rudy, Ruby. Yeah. That's Stain. That's bleach stain. Then this is Alpha or Alfie. And then you know Piper and Rebel. And Miss Wilhelmina. This is where I've been sleeping the last week. You But I need to clean George's cage. He's had a barbecued rib. He's had a French fry and some egg and some seed. And yeah, there's more cats in here somewhere. But most of them go outside. Come on, Marty. Most of them hide from me. Phantom, which is... PJ, which is Phantom's oldest son. He's massive. And he's terrified of me. Because they're the ones that I caught. And that's the reason why she nabbed me. So, that is my great grandmother's cast iron bed. Or great cast iron. Or great grandmother. I don't remember. Mom knows. Mom put cardboard up there because they kept jumping on her through the slats. Jumping like right on her chest. This is where Toby went. And when I say my toe hurts, this is... I'm going to get a shot of my feet, y'all. If you don't like toes, I know it's dirty, but it is so pissed off, y'all. So pissed off. It's full of dirt right now because I had my shoes on, but, you know. I have an appointment in the beginning of December to have those ingrown toenails cut out. Or basically, they're going to use acid and take care of them. I need to vacuum under that bed. But my surgery is Friday on my elbow. And I thought today was Sunday. Jesus, Lord have mercy. This is some of my grandmother's art that she acquired. I don't know. It's soft, though. It's like cotton in there. Real soft. It looks rigid, but it isn't. That's one of the diamond paintings I did for Mom. And that is Tom Cole, our Senator Tom Cole, or Congressman. I don't remember what he is. And my grandmother, right after the tornado hit in, that's 5/27 of 2011. And that is an old machete. I think. I don't know what that's called. But, yeah. So what they're going to do on my toe is they're going to go in and they are going to acid each side of it and get rid of the nail to where it will stop doing this. And then they're going to do the same thing on the left because I'm done with it, y'all. I'm tired of the pain. Yeah. Yeah. And then we got the plants because, you know, dropping down in the 30s. So, we got aloe vera, got the lucky bamboo, and then we got the 2 irises. One of those irises are mine. Or irises. Oh my god. Ivies. They're not happy in the house. But, you too? Yeah. This is Mama's little place. The room behind me, right here, is a bedroom. That's where she would keep the kittens and Phantom locked up away from the dogs. But, you know what? We didn't do that this time. Your girl's lazy, and I didn't want to fuck with it. So, what we did was Phantom stayed out. So did the babies. She stayed in her basket. The dog stayed over here. She doesn't like Barrett. Because he's big. He's loud. I mean, he's 120 pounds. No, I'm not high. Oh my god, my eyes are so bloodshot. I don't sleep. I haven't been sleeping. Yeah. Anyway, the kitchen's there. The bathroom's over there. I did a tour the last time she left. Be glad to have my mama home. Yeah. I wanted to get so much stuff done, y'all. So much stuff. But, it just didn't happen. We wanted to get Mom's porch done. To redo the slats. Or to add on to the porch. But, there again, we could only add on one section to end. Basically to end. And half of another. What we want to do is we want to finish that section out to... Rebel? Stop. Finish that section out to the planter box. That's going to have to go away. Because I built that. By myself. And I placed it. And we filled it with dirt. And I planted all the plants that came down from Granny's house after the tornado in that. That was a headache. I built multiple planters around this place. Just for plants. Anyway. What was I saying? Anyway, the porch. We're using landscape timbers, but we don't have enough to do the runners and the slats. So what we're going to do is we are going to wait till we have a little bit extra money and buy about 10 to 15 more landscape timbers and just extend it out another 8 feet to where she has a proper porch. And then we have to get awning brackets. We have the metal. We have some really, really heavy duty, nice metal sheathing or sheeting. Anyway, whatever it is, to put up. But there's only like this much. There's not enough room to get a 2x4 because we were going to frame it out and everything. But there's not enough room in between the roof and Mom's screen door for it to have any fluctuation. It has to be extremely rigid, and boards will flex and yeah. So we have to So you have to get that. Yeah. So I didn't get done half the shit that I wanted to get done. So I'm trying to do, trying to get the nuts picked up at least. We got to go close Bertha, move the cracker back. And what you do with the nuts, since this is about the black walnuts, you take like a sheet pan, a cookie sheet, and there's the nut pickers. You knew I was going to go there. With the little sharp thing with the little, yeah. You take that and you dig the meat out and you have your little cup. Okay. A little like half pint jar, because all those nuts out there might make a pound, if that. Maybe a half pound if we're lucky. Of fresh picked nut meat. Sorry. I'm tired. I'm going to blame it on me being tired, not me being a... yeah, immature, yeah. But, yeah. It's just... Oh! Come Friday, well, Thursday, they're supposed to call me between 1 and 4 and let me know the time that I need to be there for my surgery on Friday, the day after. I really need braces. I did have braces, but my teeth are all messed up now. I am to go on, because I'm on Trulicity. You guys know I've been up front with that. I am to go on an all liquid diet. I can have from 5 a.m. midnight, the day before, on the 6th. I can have a smoothie. I can have protein shakes. I can have yogurt. Nothing, no meats, no anything of substance. Nothing I can chew. Then after 5 p.m., I have to go to all clear liquid. Yay. Yay me. The reason being, I got a cat after George. Get away from the bird. The reason being is because I'm on Trulicity. And the Trulicity slows the digestion down so much that they were having issues with, I think it's called aspiration, where food was coming up when they were under anesthesia and they were choking. So, I took my shot a day early this week, and then when I get done out of the surgery, I'll take it a day late. I'll do it Saturday instead of Friday. So, I canceled my OB appointment, which I have talked about. They're going to send me to a different doctor because I'm done. I'm done with it. Y'all, I'm done. Look at this shit. Look at my chin hairs. Yeah. You have PCOS? Yeah. Look forward to this shit. And the darkening around the skin and around the neck and the this and the that. Yeah. You'll never get rid of it. You can control the symptoms, but yeah, it's something I had a full hysterectomy 2 years ago. This is not going away. I'm losing the hair in my head. This is not going away. You tell me. I shave it because, bless my aunt, she would pay to have it waxed when she would come out to visit. And you know, we would wax it at home. Some of the most painful experiences I've had, because the hair follicles are so thick that the wax wouldn't pull it out. So they'd have to tweeze them. So, there's that. Going for labs on Monday to check, see my A1C. The Trulicity, I haven't lost any weight. I know Trulicity isn't necessarily a weight loss or a diet drug. This is my experience. Just saying that. If you have experience with Trulicity, pop it down in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. Yeah. Or if you have had, I don't want to go on the O. Maybe Manjaro. If my insurance pay for it, because if I get my A1C under control, you know, there again, I'm just trying to get, this is killing my arm. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get my A1C under control. I'm barely eating. Yesterday, all I had was, and the heartburn. Oh my God, the heartburn. Boss went to the store for me, and he brought home a Taco Bell bean burrito with no onions and a loaded nacho. The little $2.99 loaded meat nacho, $2.99 little meat nacho thing. It's got sour cream and guacamole and cheese sauce and meat and beans and the chips. I know I'm not supposed to be eating the chips, but I have to meet a carb count, you know. But anyway, that's all I had all day. I didn't snack last night. Didn't snack the night before. I'm hoping to get some diamond painting done this week before my surgery. I doubt I'm going to. I got a couple unboxings that I'm going to have to do. Got some more floss coming in. Mo's sale on Facebook. She had her sale today. She posts a picture of what she's going to sell in her sale, whatever. I'm being silly. On Friday, she gives you a heads up on Friday of what color she has, blah 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 blah. Then Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, she posts on Facebook in her Facebook group, and then you go in and you comment however many you want, and then leave the, like, if there's 10, you want 1, you say 9 left, to where the other people know however many's left, to where if they want to buy them out. So she sells 120 yard hanks of silk, hand dyed, and 17.4 yard skeins of the same color. It's the same color batch. So, Rebel, lay down, baby, lay down. Is that rib good, Mr. Georgie Porge? He's sitting there gnawing on that rib. So it's just, I'm all over the place. The place that my therapist said to contact, the place that my therapist works doesn't work with my insurance. So it gave me 3 other places to contact about getting tested for. Oh, that was the rib hit the deck. Rebel. Rebel, it's not on the outside of the cage, honey. Sorry. They don't work with my insurance, so he gave me 3 other names. The one place that I contacted, they don't work with them. The other place is probably an hour haul on the interstate from here. I didn't want to go that far, so Monday I'm going to have to contact them and see if they take my insurance, because he works with them up there 2 days a week. So, you know, it's a lot. It is a lot. And boss had a migraine yesterday. He was literally in tears because his head was hurting so bad because he drove. So, because I had to stay here and watch these guys. Because, yeah, I can't leave Phantom loose and the dog's loose because she will attack Barrett. We've seen it. It's not pretty. Barrett gives her a wide berth. But, there again, a cat can gut a dog in a heartbeat. She tore my ass up. I mean, like, literally tore my ass up. And that's because I made one of her baby squall. Okay. But, yeah. Yeah. She's a good mama. One of the best mamas we've had. Besides Dixie and Saber, the 2 that we have up there. Dixie's the rescue. Saber, we found her as a kitten on our porch. She's Haddock's mama. But they're the best mommy kitties we've ever had. So yeah. But anyway, boss is dumping the trash. That was that thump. Yeah. Liver spot. That's an age spot. And this mole here, it's trying to come off. Look how bloodshot my eyes are. Oh my god. You can see it's got another growth. Endocrinologist, January. Y'all, the moles. And I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if it's viral, if it's it shouldn't be bacterial. I've sprayed it with like Lamisil. I've tried burning them off. I've tried this one right here, a big son of a bitch. They have iced that one. And then these here on my neck, looks like I have hickeys, but I don't. I'm going to drop my phone though. That is a scar from a mole. And then I have one up here, right there. It's a scar from a mole that they removed. You see how dark. And that rubs in my bra every time. So there's so many I need to have removed. They're all over, y'all. And I know I'm oversharing. That's probably TMI. I mean, they're not everywhere. But under the girls, under the belly flap, because, you know, I'm fat. Under the arms. Yeah. It's so not pleasant. I already have issues with the way that I look. And I told my therapist, Rebel, hush. I told my therapist some of why I am so self-conscious. And he's like, well, if you want to dig into it, we can. It's like, I'm not sure you're ready for that bag of worms. He's like, we can take it a little piece at a time. It's like, all right, I'll let you take the lead on that one, because it's bad. In my opinion, it is bad. But the narcissists in my life that I looked up to that demanded respect, yeah, they weren't real pleasant to be around all the time. I'll put it that way. So that's, yeah. Yep. I need to make some chili. I don't want to eat it. Thought food makes me want to gag. Yesterday I did gag because I was picking up nuts and the acid just got so bad. It's just like, but this is what we be. Rebel's laying in the sun. George is up on the cage. Oh, my aunt sent her that. That's like stitched with sequins. And then little Mina's up there. My my nails are disgusting. Sorry, y'all. I just got done out in the yard, or started to. That right there is from my mom's cousin. Yeah. So I don't know where we get that. Where I got that. That's me. Way up there, that's me. My graduation photo. So, but I'm bored. Dogs are sleeping. My little human right here. Cats are being good for once. Yeah. So I'm gonna sit here and those are my aunt's peacock's feathers. So, yeah. I'm bored. I need to be cleaning, but I don't feel like it. So I got the cat pants done. Got a few dishes to do. Oh. Maybe the pinching in my neck will stop so I can go pick up the rest of those nuts. Let's hope. Let's hope. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. You guys know what to do. I hope you guys learned something from this. If you have any questions about anything that I have said, about the walnuts, about my procedure, about anything, please don't hesitate to comment below. I'm an open book because there's not going to be anybody come for me for shit that I don't say, because I put it out there, especially about me. My arm is very, very angry right now. That lump. Found out how much that's going to cost my insurance. Jesus Christ. I gotta do your foot. You know. But I'm hoping it's not as invasive as they are saying, because I don't want to be in a straight arm splint for 2 weeks. That's the thing that's scaring me the most, is that straight arm splint. Because I don't want to be... I can't. You know. It's a lipoma. Yeah. Oh, y'all. Burns to breathe. We're hoping it's not wrapped around nerves or around my bicep tendon. So we shall see on Friday how invasive it's going to have to be. Because I've seen on like Dr. Pimple Popper, them just go in, numb it, cut it, pop it out, because it's like just a little fatty deposit. If it was anywhere else, I'd probably leave it, but it causes so much pain and discomfort. And I think in every video I have ever done on this channel, I have complained about that elbow. And even, I had carpal tunnel surgery. I told the doctor then that my elbow hurts. My elbow, he sent me for CT scans and MRIs and x-rays, and nobody sent me for an ultrasound of my elbow except my new ortho, and I want to squeeze her up in a great big old hug because it's like you actually listen to me, Grim, quit your bitching. There's my goose. So a lot of doctors don't listen to me. They see my size and they're like, I'm just gonna write her off. She's lost cause. I don't want to have the gastric bypass. I'm like 100 pounds overweight. I don't think that's worth that invasive of a surgery. Oh, and I got the referral to the wood smoke, or the cigarette smoke that I've been smelling is a side effect of COVID. That's what my ENT doctor said. Yay! Boss and I were very, very sick the very beginning of 2020. Oh God, I literally almost died, y'all. We never went to the doctor either because I couldn't walk. I don't want to relive that shit ever again. I thought the flu was bad. That makes me want to stutter. But, yeah, he said that, there's a nerve that runs up the right side of your, up here somewhere. What is that? Dirt? Food? Go fucking figure. I can't get it in my mouth. It goes on my shirt or on my face. There's a nerve that runs up in here somewhere that they can go in there and put a nerve block in. I got the referral for that. Because I wake up and I'm suffocating from smelling cigarette smoke that's not there. So, there is that. And that nerve, it's called stellate ganglion. Stellate ganglion nerve. It can cause heart issues. So, yeah, that could have been, because Boss got really, really bad after he had his neck surgery. He was bradycardic before, but after that, yeah. So, we're going to get him to an ENT to get his deafness and his deviated septum and all that kind of stuff worked out. See what we can do about getting him back to having a little bit of a life, a little bit better than what he has. His quality of life kind of sucks more than it should. So we're gonna see. But anyway, like I said, leave comments down below, and I will talk to you guys again in the next one. Bye, y'all. Hey guys, this is just a little additional video. That's the plastic that the tote broke that had the black walnuts in it. It got dust all over the freaking thing. Oh, there's some extra nuts. Probably some down in there too. This is what I did with the extra tomatoes. There's a couple layers of tomatoes. You can see they're starting to turn. They're also in Bertha. This is our storm shelter. Rebel, shut up. Got a little bit of extra straw here just in case. These are my 2 pepper plants that I brought in from getting. We had a small freeze. I'm gonna trim this back, and that way I don't have such a hard time with them next year, because I really like that cow tail, whatever it is. Cow something. And then there's this beautiful, still don't know what this is. I haven't looked it up yet. See what she planted. Piper. Mail just came. This is the safest place anything can be, right? You know, there's the basil that went to seed. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Is that not gorgeous? Got purple flowers. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, so that was just a little, where I'm cleaning up out here a little bit, trying to get everything put back together to where, yeah. Ouch. Oh Lord, that's a big box. Okay, I gotta go get our meal. Oh, you guys can come with me, I guess. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope, I can't because I got George out. Shit. Okay, yeah, I can't leave him alone because we have a couple red-tailed hawks that's been circling recently, so Mama or Boss will get that for me though. These are purple asters. I do have seeds for peach, or no, apricot asters that I bought from in my gardener. See how pretty they are though. They're pretty. And bees absolutely love them. This is why we keep the straw flowers, which are the yellow ones, and the purple, just to give the bees and stuff something to eat. And there's butterflies. You just saw the monarchs out here before they went on south. Oh, Lord, my neck. That was my neck pop anyway. Yeah. Berta, stop biting, baby. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.